Hi Mama, welcome to Becca Holmes Yoga. I'm Becca, and today's practice is breathing exercises for first trimester. If you haven't already, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you can join me every week. I drop new classes every week. Okay, let's get into it. So find a comfortable seat. I have my bum lifted up on a cushion so that I can sit up nice and tall, spine up, allowing lots of space to come into the lungs. So find a comfortable seat. You might also kneel on your shins, sitting on top of a block or a pillow. Now, as you sit here, I invite you to just start to become aware of your breath. So you can rest your eyes closed and just notice your breath. Breathing is one of very few, if not the only function in our body that we do completely unconsciously all throughout the day, but we can also control it when we want to. So pretty fascinating if you think about it, that it's always happening, but then we can also control it and manipulate it. So just become aware of your breath. At first, sitting here, palms can rest up to receive or down if you want to feel more grounded, and just pay attention to your breath. It can be really hard to not manipulate the breath while you're just trying to observe it. So just notice that as well. Notice that as you're paying attention to your breath, are you automatically trying to breathe more deeply, or are you automatically trying to change it in some other way? And don't judge yourself if you are. Just again, we're just kind of observing here. And then as you observe, let's pay attention to our stomachs. So as you breathe, are you engaging? Are you sucking in your belly, or is it relaxed? And then your chest, is it moving? Are your ribs expanding, or is it quite still when you breathe in? And then lastly, becoming aware of your chest. When you breathe at the very top of your chest, are you breathing just into here, like when you sniff? Is it shallow? And then as you keep breathing, I want to talk a little bit about why we're talking about awareness of the breath first. So breathing as you advance into your pregnancy, I'm sure it will come across breathing exercises for labor in either birth classes or other yoga classes, maybe some of mine. So we know that breath is very important. And to me, it's also such a spiritual thing, because breathing is quite literally one of the first things that we do once we come out of the womb. So it's just, we don't pay much attention to this magical thing that brings us life, keeps us alive, and then brings our babies to life once they come out. So it's good to bring some awareness to this breath first, as we then start to learn different ways of breathing so that we can use it through our pregnancy, into labor, and then on into motherhood and to the rest of our lives as well. So with that being said, now that we're kind of aware of the breath, I'm going to take you through a few different exercises that can help you in your first trimester, and that will begin to kind of prepare you for the kind of breathing that you might want to do during labor. So the first one is 3-part breath. So we already kind of brought awareness to the belly, the lungs, and then, or the ribs, right? And then the chest. So if you're breathing very shallow, like a sniff, you might be breathing only into the top of your lungs, especially also if you're kind of sucking in, it's hard to breathe into the entire diaphragm space. So we're going to practice just breathing into the belly, then the lungs, and then the chest. So a 3-part breath, 3-part inhale, and then we'll exhale. So it looks like this. So we'll relax the belly, inhale, then to the ribs, then to the chest. So like that, and then slowly out the mouth. So it's gonna look a little faster. If you feel like you're hyperventilating or whatever, just slow down. So that was belly, ribs, chest. So as long as you have your awareness on it, it will happen. They will expand. So it can be faster like that. So let's take 5 breaths, belly, into the ribs, into the chest, and then exhaling out the mouth, 5 of those together. Again, inhale, belly, ribs, chest, exhale out through the mouth. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest, out through the mouth. 2 more on your own. Okay, and now the second one we're going to do is alternate nostril breathing. So this can help us balance our energies as well as calm the nervous system. I use this a lot when I'm having quite hormonal days and I'm feeling very emotional. So this can help you calm down. So the first thing we're going to do is pull the pointer and middle finger of our right hand in towards the palm, and we're going to use the thumb to block the right nostril and the ring finger to block the left. So I will demonstrate, and then again we'll do 5 of these together. So we're going to block the right, inhale left, block the left, then exhale right. While it's unblocked, inhale right, block right, exhale left. So if you get lost, just find your own rhythm, but the idea is that we're inhaling and exhaling out throughout one nostril at a time. But I'll guide us through 5 of those, okay? So let's block the right nostril. Inhale left, block left, exhale right, inhale right, block right, exhale left, inhale left, block the left, exhale right, inhale right, block right nostril, exhale left, inhale left, block the left, exhale right, inhale right, exhale left, inhale left, exhale right, last full round, inhale right, exhale left, inhale left, finishing here, exhale right, and release. And just find a natural breath again. And again, I use that anytime I need to kind of balance my nervous system, calm my emotions, still my mind, because it takes a lot of focus to kind of go from left to right. Okay, the third exercise that we're going to do today, and the final one, is Ujjayi breath. You might hear this referred to as ocean breath. Ujjayi is the traditional, original Sanskrit name and way to do this breath practice. So with this breath, we're breathing in and out through the nose, and we're constricting the throat at the very back, like upper nasal cavity, so that we create this kind of ocean sounding breath. So Ujjayi breath can actually sound quite loud. I'm going to demonstrate a couple of breaths for you and you should be able to hear it. So this is how the Ujjayi breath sounds. Let's practice that together. 5 deep breaths, and I'm going to do it for a count of 5 in, 5 out. Now, depending on your capacity, especially if you are starting to feel a little constricted, you might not be able to take as deep of breaths. I found that as I progressed in my pregnancy, my capacity for breathing kind of was less, but the more you practice this, the more you can expand. So it's just like a muscle, right? Our diaphragm and all of our muscles surrounding our ribs are like any other muscle that you can stretch, warm up, and exercise and strengthen. So let's take our hands to heart center, Anjali Mudra, as we come together. So bringing our palms together, we're uniting the breath and the body, and we're uniting this life that the breath brings with our babies. And we'll take 5 Ujjayi breaths here together. After you've practiced 5 breaths, let the palms rest back on the knees. Pause, eyes closed, and just reflect on these 3 different breathing exercises. And then tap into your spirit right now and notice, how do you feel? Do you feel energized? Do you feel tired? How does your body feel? Just observing what pausing and really focusing, like I said, conscious breathing, what does that do for you? How do you feel right now? With the eyes still closed, let's close the class together with an Om. Hands come back to Anjali Mudra, into heart center. Inhale to prepare. Thank you so much for joining me. And again, today's class with these 3 breaths, the awareness and 3-part breath, the alternate nostril breathing, and the Ujjayi breath are great to set you up for the rest of your pregnancy. So you can practice these breathing exercises or pranayama techniques anytime that you want to just calm and still the mind, bring the nervous system back to a relaxed state, or move energy through your body. And again, it is preparing you for the more intense kind of breathing that you'll be doing when you're in labor. And you can use any of these practices on through motherhood to, again, calm you down, nervous system, balance your energy, balance your emotions. So I hope you enjoyed this class, and I hope you'll come back for more. Please subscribe again if you haven't, and hit that notification bell, and then I'll see you next time. Bye.